welcome. This is again on Halliday. So we are discussing about Halliday's idea of modality and we can see what Halliday's original value has to say about that's what we are going to discuss. He says the first topic we are going to discuss is modality. What is the relation between the two meanings of must in 1.1 and 1.2? So these are his examples. You must be very careful. That's the first one. You must be very careless. That's the second. So the first must suggests that you must be very careful. That shows requirement. It's about the requirement. You are required to. The second is it is obvious that you are very careless. And a similar example, according to Halliday, is you must be very sympathetic. So these are also possible to be used. Sympathetic adjective can be used in both these cases, where the other person is supposed to be sympathetic or the other person is obviously sympathetic, and it's not a requirement that and what kind of ambiguity is it? Is it the same as that which is a source of the humor? Mary can't think that. Mary can't think. Mary can't think that. Mary can't think. So is this sort of ambiguity? And why is you couldn't have done that yesterday? Ambiguous, whereas you can't have done that yesterday. This one. The first meaning, so you can't have, you couldn't have done that yesterday might mean you are not able to do it, or it is impossible that you did it. You couldn't have done that yesterday. Either means you were not able to do it, but you did it, but it was done. That is the first meaning, and the second meaning is it is impossible to do. To put the last question in another form, why can we say I could have been in Mexico but not for a very restricted year? I can have been in Mexico, tasting the table. Table shows in the columns. The table has four actually. The four columns. First column is ideational. The second column is logical. The third is interpersonal, and the fourth is textual. Whereas in the rows, the titles are clause, verbal group, nominal group, adverbial group, and word. Whereas in the last, I think in the last row, he has suggested there are informational unit, tone, intonation systems, and information distribution. So main, these are the main number of rows and columns which is using. Halliday is using to analyze the structure of the picture. I will not read the whole table and individually discuss the aspects of whatever means. I will just tell you that in the interpersonal column, he is against the clause, row he has put mood. Mood is the types of speech function. I think the types of speech function is with the WH word. WH function. I don't know what that is. As a starting point, let us consider a small set of related clauses indicating possibility. So he's using the clauses for expressing the possibility. In Greenwich, in Southeast London, there is a small brick gazebo, I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, which is attributed to Sir Christopher Wren, architect of Saint Paul's Cathedral. It is a rather indistinguished structure which, as it was by then, might have been a task set for homework while he was at school. At any rate, we can say 2.1 says possibly this gazebo was built by Christopher Wren. 2.2 we can express more or less the same content by saying 2.2. This gazebo may have been built by Sir Christopher. So here we are using two types of sentences, two sentences which modality of is possible. So in the first sentence we say possibly this gazebo was built by Sir Christopher Wren, whereas in the second sentence we are removing this possibly and then we are trying to replace it by a new order of words. This gazebo may have been built by Sir Christopher Wren. What is it? What is it show? And then in the last sentence, he is combining both these uses and telling us possibly this gazebo may have been built by Krishna. Then he is saying that this may be a general pattern. Here is a singular triad. Note that the elements in bold type don't carry the intonation pattern associated with primary stress and have the same tone in each case. So he is suggesting, Halliday is suggesting that there are similarities in the tones of the words. So when you use the word possibly, or you use the word must have, or you use the word might, or similar words to suggest the same possibility, then there is the same tone in this case. So in the 3.1 he says, surely he will stop smoking soon. In the second 3.2 he says, he must be going to stop talking soon. 3.3 he says, surely he must be going to stop talking soon. And there are a number of others. So, so he's more focusing on modality in this statement now. Level 5.2, it's about the modality in the bracket interpersonal functions. So he's in trying to explain what are the different words which we use to convey modality. So this is possible. For possible, we use possibly, may, can, could, may not for negatives, may not for negatives, and for other types of negatives, could not, cannot. And for the certain words, we use certainly, where is probability is very high. We use certainly, must, will happen, will, something like that. Can't, couldn't, may not. So these are the. I will not go into the details of this. There are two more details. So he says that these forms represent the speaker's assessment of the probability of what he is saying, or the extent to which he regards it as self-evident. They are thus restricted to finite, declarate, independent clauses, and finite dependent clauses such as conditions. There is also a minor clause. There is also a minor system in interrogative, whereby the speaker invites the hearer to express his assessment, as in, could they perhaps have left a note somewhere? So this is another type of statement in which the speaker invites the hearer to express his assessment. Could they perhaps have left a note somewhere? So Halliday says that this is my point. Do you consider that there is a chance that they might have left a note somewhere? So these are the meanings which are understood by modalities. So then he is describing what are the modalities. A modality is expressed by either or both of two elements, one verbal and the other non-verbal. Where verbal means function, syntax, etc. The verbal forms are the modal auxiliaries will, could, can, would, may, might, should, must, ought to, and need. Their properties are well known. There is no difference between school is study. So, what are the properties of the modal verbs? Must, can, could, have to, need, ought to. So, they are used as code verbs. So, they can be in ellipses. Can you swim? Yes, I can. So can I. So they also have prosodic form.